Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, hello and welcome. My name is Mawahib. So in today's video I really want to test out the KERAX Coconut Wax from Livemoor. So I'm going to take you guys over to the kitchen with me so we can make the candle together, and I'm also going to burn test the candles with you guys in today's video. Without further ado, I'd love for you guys to click on that subscribe button down below and give this video a huge thumbs up. With that being said, let's just get straight into today's video. So I decided to wick my candle containers beforehand just because you guys know already by now that wicking my containers takes me the longest. But I'm literally going to be making 3 candles with the same fragrance oil. I'm gonna go ahead and start measuring my coconut wax. And by the way, you guys, if you're still interested in picking up anything from Livemoor, I keep saying Livemoor but it's Livemoor, my discount code is still available, Mawahib10. I'll link it here on the screen and also down below. The coconut wax is actually pretty creamy, and I love the creaminess of coconut wax anyway, but it does have a low melting point. So when you do read up information about this wax, it actually does say that it might melt in hotter temperatures, so make sure that you bear that in mind. I think the melt point for it is 50 degrees Celsius if I'm not mistaken, but I'll leave all the information for it down below. I'm gonna go ahead and start measuring my fragrance. You guys know how much I love this scale. I swear, you guys, I love the scale. I'm gonna go ahead and measure my fragrance by the time my wax melts. So the fragrance oil that I'm using today is apple cinnamon, and it's my favorite, one of my favorite autumn winter scents from Cosy, and Cosy are my go-to fragrance supplier anyway. I love their fragrances. And I've just moved you guys to the kitchen here. As you guys can see, my wax has completely melted, and I'm going to pour my fragrance oil at 60 degrees. The pouring temperature, as advised by Livemoor, is between 65 to 70 degrees, so I chose to go to the 60 degree mark, and I'm really looking forward to burn testing it with you guys for today's video, and also smelling how good the cold throw is and how good the hot throw is. I love timing myself every time I mix my fragrance and wax, so I'm gonna go ahead and put 2 minutes on my timer. And I literally, you guys, when I mix, I put so much patience and love into mixing so my candles can turn out the best. I just put my all into mixing for some reason, but it's very therapeutic for me as well. As you guys can see, by the time I finish mixing for 2 minutes, my wax is now at 55 degrees, so I'm gonna go ahead and pour straight into my candle jars. I always get questions as to when I pour my wax into my candle jars. I actually don't wait for a specific temperature. After I mixed for 2 minutes, I just make sure I measure my wax to see at what temperature it is on, and then I just note it down and pour straight away. I know some candle makers wait for a specific temperature before pouring, but I personally don't do that. Of course, you guys test and see what works best for your candles. Look how clear that coconut wax is, you guys. It's fully blending with my candle container. It's almost like I'm not pouring anything into my jar. Let me know what videos you guys would like to see from me as well. Sometimes I'm stuck and I'm like, oh, I have no idea what to film. Sometimes I have so many ideas and sometimes I'm stuck. So let me know what you guys would like me to film for you. Alright my loves, I am back. I hope you enjoyed the little clip of me making these candles. I did only use one scent, which is the apple cinnamon. Apple cinnamon is actually my favorite autumn winter scent to burn in my room or in the house. But the candles are literally right behind me. I've been curing them for a week. You can cure them for more than that, but I was getting a little impatient. I really wanted to burn test it with you guys in today's video. I'm gonna burn test the candles for you guys in a little bit, but let me first rate the cold through for you guys. I'm gonna start off with this candle, and by the way, if you guys remember, I poured all these candles at 55 degrees. I poured my fragrance oil at 60 degrees Celsius, and I heated up the wax to 65 degrees Celsius, just to give you a reminder. So I'm gonna go ahead and smell my candle. Wow, you guys, that smells amazing. This is a 10 out of 10 cold throw. I am very happy about that cold throw, you guys. It smells so good. So I know that I've always talked about how much I love pouring my fragrances at lower temperatures. So recently, you guys, I've been testing to pour my fragrance oil at a bit of a higher temperature. So you guys kind of know with my previous video, I normally pour my fragrances between 55 degrees and sometimes even lower, just because I really like a good cold throw. And don't get me wrong, like with some of the waxes that I've used, I've had a good hot throw as well, but recently I've really wanted to test the higher temperatures and see if I get even a better of a hot throw. And in terms of my cold throw, honestly, I've been getting really good hot throw regardless if I was to pour at a higher temperature or lower temperatures. The only only fragrance that I don't really pour at higher temperatures is essential oils, just because essential oils are made from 100% natural ingredients. There's no synthetics involved. Therefore, if I was to pour my essential oils at 60 degrees, for example, I would lose all my fragrance, which is why with essential oils I tend to stick to the 50 degrees or 45 degrees. It doesn't work with all waxes, but I am testing a variety of waxes at the moment with essential oils and fragrance oils. So like I mentioned at the start of the video, this is the KERAX Coconut Wax 4135 from Livemoor. And by the way, if you do want to test out this wax, my discount code is still valid, MOWAHIB10, for 10% off from any products you guys are interested in from Livemoor. But pouring at 60 degrees Celsius, I'm very happy with the hot throw as well as the glass adhesion. You guys, look at the glass adhesion, and the smooth top is so fluffy, so creamy. I love the results and how the candles came out, and this is my first time testing these candles. As my first impression, it's a very easy wax to work with. So obviously I haven't tested out the hot throw for you guys. I am going to test it in today's video, but I just thought I'd give you guys a bit of an update of how I'm working with my candles recently. You know, working with candles, working with fragrances are very expensive. The candle craft is very expensive to work with, so I really want to try to test every temperature possible, either high temperatures or low temperatures, to see what works best for my wax and my candle, because I really want a good cold throw, a very good cold throw. Because let's be honest, you guys, as soon as you open any candle in any store, the first thing that will sell you is the cold throw, and the second point of selling would actually be the hot throw. If the customer loved that the candle is filling up the area that they're burning it in, then they'll come back and buy another candle. But the first point of sale for any candle is always the cold throw. But honestly, with 60 degrees Celsius, with KERAX Coconut Wax, I'm loving the cold throw, honestly, you guys. And I'm looking forward to testing more with it, because I really want to have a coconut wax collection candle. It just sounds so nice to me. But anyway, let me carry on with the other candles. I spoke a bit too much there on the topic. So with this one, and you guys, I poured all my candles the same fragrance oil and the same temperature, because I really want to test different types of wicks with the KERAX Coconut Wax. So this wick is 2414 TCR, and the wick that I use is from Supplies for Candles. Let me smell the cold throw for you guys. You guys, the cold throw honestly is no different from the one that I just smelled before. It smells amazing, just a 10 out of 10, honestly. It smells so good. I love the apple and cinnamon. If you guys haven't tried apple and cinnamon from Cosy Owl, I 100% recommend you to try it. It won't let you down. I love the smell. And for the last candle, this is the Eco 6 wick, and the Eco 6 wick is from Supplies for Candles. Again, you guys, amazing cold throw, and I also have amazing glass adhesion and amazing smooth top. I got a smooth top for all of them, by the way. This is the TCR 14, just if you guys want to have an idea. So I'm gonna go ahead and burn test the candles for you guys, just to give you an idea of the hot throw, and that's something I'm really looking forward to. I'm gonna go ahead and light this candle up, move them to my bedroom, and I'll see you guys here back in an hour. While my candles are burning, I thought I'd come on here and just share with you guys some information about the coconut wax that I'm using in today's video. And again, if you guys are interested in trying it out or anything from Livemoor, my discount code is still available, MOWAHIB10, for 10% off on any products from Livemoor. Anyway, so KERAX Coconut Wax has a lower melting point and viscosity compared with other natural waxes, making it ideal for container candles. The coconut blend contains no additives and is both natural and kosher, I hope I'm saying that correctly, vegan and cruelty free. The pouring temperature is between 65 to 70 degrees, and I poured, if you guys remember, at 60 degrees Celsius, which is perfect for me. The melt point is 50 degrees, and the fragrance load is between 10 to 12%, and I use 8%. But that's all I have to share about the wax. There isn't actually too much information on the website, but again, I'll leave a link down below if you guys are interested to read further. Okay, you guys, so this is the first hour burn, and honestly, my bedroom smells insane. It smells amazing. I'm not even exaggerating, you guys. I love the smell. The hot throw is amazing, and I'm super happy. But in terms of the wicks, let's start with the Eco 6 right here. It's not doing too bad, but I do think that it's burning a bit too fast for the first hour. And you know, like, I don't like the fact that my wick is bending towards the melt pool. I feel like that is not a good wick. I would want it to be a little bit above that, and I'll show you an example in a little bit. Moving on, this is the TB8, and to be completely honest, I know that it's a very small wick, but I'm very happy with the wick. So this is what I mean. You know how you guys could see the wick like bending into the melt pool? I love that this one is not doing that, and I love how it has a steady flame and the wick is not bending into the melt pool. It's pretty upwards, and I love that. And I think I am gonna have to wick up to the TB10, I believe, the next wick up, but honestly I'm pretty happy with the TB. Moving on to the 2414 TCR, again it's another wick that I'm very happy with. I think the TB8 and the TCR are working much better than the Eco. Again, and I love how the wick is not bending into the melt pool, it's sticking upwards, which is what I like. And again, my flame is amazing, it's steady. You guys, I'm a happy girl right now because I really like how these candles are looking right now. I'll see you guys back here in another hour. Okay you guys, and this is for hour number 2. So the hot throw is still going very strong, and I'm honestly so happy about that. Eco 6 has started to flicker slightly, but it's not mushrooming, which is great. However, I still do think that the wick is a little bit too big for my 20 centiliter. I think I'll try wick down to Eco 4. And moving on to TB8, it's still, I think it's gonna most likely go into tunnel, but I really like the performance of it. So I'll actually be looking forward to wicking up with this container with the coconut wax that I'm using. And in terms of the TCR 2414, again, I'm still happy with it as well. No mushrooming, and I'm very happy of how slow burning it is as well. I would want to try to wick down actually and see how that would work out. Alright you guys, and here's the 3rd hour burn for you. Again, hot throw is going strong. I've got no complaints about the hot throw. Let's just look at the wicks in a little bit more detail though. So that's a TCR 2414. It's looking great. Honestly, I'm really happy with this wick. Moving on to the TB8, and again, I'm very happy with this wick regardless if it's tunneling, but I'm really happy with how the TB is working with the KERAX Coconut Wax. And moving on to the Eco 6, I think that I would like to wick down with it, and I think that my opinion still stands that the TB8 and the TCR are doing much better than the Eco. I'm going to give you one last look of all the wicks so you guys can share your opinion on which wick is working best. Alright you guys, so here is the last hour burn, and honestly there's no change at all with the hot throw. It smells amazing, and yeah you guys, I don't actually have any new updates from the last hour, but they're doing really well, and I'm very happy with the hot throw. I'm very happy that I poured my fragrance at a high temperature, but I'll see you guys tomorrow for the reset results. Hello you guys, so it's the next day now. Well, it has actually been 2 days since I last filmed for you, but my candles have started to pull away. To be fair, every time you guys, I move my candles upstairs to my bedroom, they always pull away from the jar because my bedroom gets really cold. The perfect temperature for my candles is actually in my living room because it's not too cold and it's not too warm. It's literally perfect for my candles. But as you guys can see, my candles have started to pull away, and honestly that doesn't bother me anymore. I'm completely over the whole glass adhesion. It really doesn't matter. If it's gonna pull away, it's gonna pull away. It's not in my control. So I just wanted to show you my reset results. So this is the Eco 6 wick, and I got some rough tops. It's not too bad to be fair, it's only these 2 there, but I just thought I'd show you guys. Let's move on to the TB8, which is literally my favorite wick for this, and it's giving me a nice smooth reset. And moving on to the TC4 2414, again I got a few rough tops as well. I think my TCR and my Eco may be burning a bit too high. Maybe that's why I got a rough reset in comparison to the TB8. Maybe not, I may be wrong, but I just thought I'd show you guys to keep you updated. I'm actually going to burn test them again because it literally, you guys, I'm not exaggerating, it smelled my bedroom so good. Like, it just looks cozy in my bedroom. It smells cozy. I just love it. Honestly, I'm super happy with the way the coconut wax turned out, and I'm super happy that I decided to actually go outside of my comfort zone and pour at a higher temperature, because you guys know I normally pour at lower temperatures, but now I'm starting to slowly start pouring at higher temperatures. I'm super grateful that it worked out for me. Hi you guys, I'm so sorry, I completely forgot to close out today's video. I was editing and I'm like, I haven't even closed out the video and I didn't have a clip. Please make sure that you click on that subscribe button down below. Give this video a huge thumbs up. Comment down below on what videos you'd like to see from me in the future. And don't forget to turn your post notifications on so you guys can get notified every time I post. With that being said, have a great week and I'll see you guys very soon. Bye guys!